Hey everyone, Mr. Sugeno here. In today's video, we're going to do an unboxing and review of the Neweer Pop Filter and the Blue Snowball Ice microphone. Let's get started. Alright, so here is the box for the Blue Ice Snowball, and this is the box for the Pop Filter. So I'm going to guess the pop filter is actually not going to be very exciting at all. I'll just open this one first. See my cat in the corner there. She's very, very nosy. What are you doing, Rosie? Helping me out here? Okay. All right, so let's open this guy up. It says high quality acoustic filter, prevents pops when recording vocals. Adjustable clamps, fixes securely to any mic stand. Gooseneck for precise positioning. And this one was just a cheapo one that I picked up on Amazon. I didn't really put too much thought in it. I just looked at the reviews. It looked okay. And there it is. Pretty simple. All right, move this stuff out of the way. And now to unbox the Blue Snowball Ice. Sound as cool as you look. On the back, just shows a hookup to a laptop here. All right, let's check this thing out. All right, so one box just contains the snowball microphone. It's actually considerably heavier than I expected it was going to be. And I think I'm just going to set it in here because I think the other box is the stand. All right, comes with a instruction manual here. Let's see if the cat's interested in it. This looks like the cable to go in the computer and the stand. So actually the stand's pretty heavy too. There's not a lot of weight at the top here, but there's quite a bit of weight at the bottom, which I'm going to guess is to help offset the actual weight of the snowball itself and keep it sturdy. So just bring this up to the screen here. Nothing overly exciting, pretty simple. So I'm also noticing there are no controls on this microphone. It doesn't twist or anything like that, so I'm assuming that it's going to be all software based in order to control everything. But I guess we'll find out more once we plug it into the computer and check it out.
It's on there pretty securely. It's a heavy unit. And the stand actually works really, really well. You can tap it, it's not going to tip over. I was worried it was going to be really top heavy because of the weight of the snowball itself, but it stands up pretty good. Gets it set out of the way, there's nothing else in that. And that is an incredibly long cable here. So that just plugs in like that. This send into my computer. And the pop filter to go on top. I think I got a pop filter that was slightly too big here. It looks kind of ridiculous, but I guess we'll see how it goes. There we go. All right, so what I'm going to do is just unplug this cable, move it out of the way. And there you have it. So in my video, I'm going to take the pop filter off, see how the microphone works, and then put the pop filter on, and then see how it works that way. All right, let's get to it.
All right, so now that these are unboxed and hooked up, I've actually had about a week to use them and to really test them out. I can say that overall, I am very impressed with the Blue Snowball Ice microphone. I'm actually using it to record my voice right now. I'm currently using some noise reduction, and the program that I'm using to record video and audio right now is OBS. So with OBS, there is an option to reduce some of the noise. Now, unfortunately, with my PC, I have a lot of fans in it. I'm using a AMD processor and a ATI video card, both of which get extremely hot. I've overclocked them just slightly, so I do need that additional cooling. And unfortunately, the fans that I purchased are pretty loud. So there is a fan noise in the background, so I am trying to compensate by using a software noise suppressor to remove that sound. And I am going to be removing the noise suppression and cancellation just so that you don't have software interference, you actually hear the true sound of the device. Now, it will get a little, you'll hear the fan noises in the background, so I do apologize there, but at the same time, it'll give you a more pure sound experience. And also, in a lot of people's houses, there is background noise. For myself, it's actually really hard to not have background noise just because my wife might be doing something. There might be a washing machine or a dishwasher going in the background or something like that. So I usually try to use software to put noise suppression on, but at the same time, it is really hard to get an environment that is completely noise-free. All right, so the very first microphone that we'll be trying out is a fairly basic one, and that is a Nexxtech model number 261-6447-05A15. This was just a budget choice. This is actually the microphone I've been using on my channel thus far. I purchased it because it was very, very inexpensive, and I just wanted something to be able to capture audio that was pretty effective, and this was the answer. So this is being replaced by the Blue Snowball Ice, but for the purposes of this video, we'll try it out just to compare a budget option to a more expensive option. All right, so what you're hearing right now is the Nexxtech microphone without any audio filters. I'll lift it up. And this is with the microphone roughly maybe between 8 and 12 inches from my face. Alright, so what you're hearing now is the Blue Snowball Ice microphone without any audio filters, and this is roughly 8 to 12 inches from my face. This has the pop filter on it. So I'll just lift it up. Alright, so this is the Nexxtech microphone plugged in again. Apologies, this is going to get a little loud. This is going to be me directly in front of the microphone. This is me directly in front of the Nexxtech microphone. Alright, now I have the blue microphone plugged back in. And this, again, apologies, might get a little loud. I'm going to speak directly in front of the microphone. This is the blue microphone with me speaking directly in front of it. All right, now I will remove the pop filter. Now this is the Blue Snowball Ice microphone, roughly 8 to 12 inches from my face without a pop filter. Now I'm going to go closer to the microphone and test the microphone without a pop filter. Before I start, I'll hold my head back. This might get a little loud, so I'm warning you in advance. This is me close up to the microphone without a pop filter. Now I'm going to put the pop filter back into place. This is me 8 to 12 inches away from the microphone with a pop filter. Now I'm going to lift it up. Again, apologies, this might get loud. This is me closer to the microphone with the pop filter on it. Alright, so we'll get into the review overall of the Blue Snowball Ice microphone with pop filter. What I like, first and foremost, I do really like the sound quality. It's very nice, very crisp, very clear. I love the build quality. This thing feels like it's built like a tank. It's very heavy. It sits on its frame very, very well. The cable itself is a very good quality cable, and I am very, very impressed. Now, the cable length I am also very impressed with because I have a lot of room to move this mic around as I please with a lot of cable length left over. The price overall of this I also like. It is $70 in Canada. It's actually listed as $69.99, and that is fairly inexpensive compared to some of the better microphones out there. Now, I also really liked the Neweer Pop Filter. It's not included with the mic, but I highly recommend picking it up. As you noticed the difference, at least I did anyway, with the microphone with a pop filter and with a microphone without a pop filter. It really helps clean up the sound. Now, what I didn't like about this microphone, or what I don't like that this microphone does not have a power switch. There is no power switch itself on the device. I have to unplug it in order to shut it off. Now, while that is not a huge inconvenience, it's fairly easy to unplug and plug it back in, and since it's USB, it's extremely compatible with pretty much everything. I would like to have just a power switch. For example, if I'm in the middle of a gaming session and I just want to have a quick side conversation with my wife or something like that, or someone in the house, I could just hit mute, or if I want to answer a call, just hit mute. But unfortunately, I can't, so I actually have to unplug the microphone itself or mute myself on whatever program I'm on. Now, I don't like that there is a lack of volume control as well. So there is no built-in volume control on this microphone. You can control the volume fairly easily through your recording devices menu in Windows itself. But at the same time, it would be nice to have a volume control. For example, if I'm in a gaming session and someone's like, oh, hey, you're coming in really loud, then I can just turn down the mic really quickly. Or if someone says, hey, you're coming in really quiet, then I can just turn up the microphone really quickly. So I would like to see a power switch and a volume control on this microphone. The fact that it doesn't have one is a little disappointing, but it's not a showstopper because there are software options to use. Now, I also don't like that it is fairly bulky. So it does take up a lot of room with the stand and the microphone itself. If you have a very small desk with limited space, it might be a bit of an inconvenience getting in the way. However, some of the more expensive microphones themselves are also big and bulky. So this one will be a personal preference. Now, the last thing too on my what I don't like list is I actually don't like the color of it paired with the pop filter. So this is strictly a cosmetic personal preference thing, but in hindsight, I kind of wished I ordered the black color version, as the black color I feel looks a little sleeker. It's got the black top, it's got the black base, and it has, you know, if it's paired with the black pop filter, it's just a nice looking combo. Whereas the white one has a white top, a silver base, and then the black pop filter attached to it, which makes it a little here and there. There are, I guess, 3 or 4 different colors that you're dealing with, as opposed to just the overall black looking combination there. So that's strictly personal preference. But hindsight being 2020, I would have ordered the black version. They are the exact same price. Let me know what you think of the microphone below. If you have any other recommendations, please let me know. I'd like to hear your comments. Thank you. Please subscribe. That's all I've got for today. Thank you, everyone. Take care.